Hello students. So here we have a question. Okay, so in the exam you'll get question like this. So just we'll try to read the question here. Given below are the data of sales of sugarcane. Fit a straight line trend and find the expected sales for the next 3 years. Okay, so in the exam they'll give you a question like this. So when they give you a question like this, what are they basically trying to ask you? So basically they've given the data of sales of sugarcane. Okay, so for 2001, 2002, 2003, 4, 5, so sales has been given. So now using this data, what we have to do is we have to fit a straight line trend, and we are also supposed to find the sales for the next 3 years. Okay, so that is what we are supposed to do. So whenever this kind of question comes in your exam, okay, just remember one thing. This is from the topic demand forecasting. Okay, demand forecasting. So this is from the topic demand forecasting. Okay, so basically what are they trying to ask you? They're trying to ask you they're asking you for to forecast the sales for the next 3 years. So that is why this topic is from demand forecasting. Okay, so now in this problem we'll try to understand how we forecast the demand using the given data. Okay, so here is asking you to fit a straight line trend. So how do you do it? You do it with the method called as least square method. Okay, it is done using a method called as least square method. Okay, it's done using a method called as least square method. So here, first thing, in order to fit a straight line trend, we should know the equation for a straight line. So what is the equation for a straight line? The equation for a straight line is y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, so this is the equation for your straight line. So here, how do we find a? And we should also find a, and we are also supposed to find b. Okay, so how do you find a? There is a formula for it, for finding out a. So a is equal to sigma y divided by n. Okay, so what is a? How do you find a? You divide sigma y by number of observations. In the same way we find b also. So how do you find b? We find b using sigma xy divided by sigma x squared. Okay, so basically this is equation for a straight line. Okay, equation for a straight line. So using this equation, what we can do is we can forecast the sales for the next 3 years. How we do it, we will see now. Okay, so yeah, here you'll not understand anything. When we solve the problem, we will understand. Okay, one more thing, just by looking at the formulas here, what are the things which we have to find out here? We'll make a list. Okay, first thing what we have to do is we have to find sigma y. Then we have to find the value of n, and we should find sigma xy. Then we have to find sigma x square. Then we should also find x. So these are the different components which we have to find here. So as we proceed, we'll try to find out all these things in the next page. Yeah, so now what I'll do is the data which was given, I will write it in tabular form. Okay, so data which was given in the data which was given like for sales, the year end sales, I will write it in vertical form. Okay, so here what I'll do, first I will write down the years. Okay, so it is starting from 2000. So 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. All the years I have written down. Now I will also write the corresponding data, the sales for year 2001, 2002, that also I'll be writing here. Okay, so in the year 2001 the sales was 10, 2002 the sales was 12, similarly 15, 16 and 18. Okay, so this was the sales given for us. So now, okay, so the year which was given, okay, the years which was given, I will call it as X. I'll write small x here. And the data, the sales data which was given, I will call it as Y. Okay, I'll call it as Y. This one I will call it as X. This one I'll call it as the sales, I will call it as Y. So next, what are we supposed to find? Okay, see, next what we are supposed to find is we have to find X. How do you find X? So how do you find X? Very simple. So I find X by X, small x minus the mid year. Okay, see here we have 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. The year which comes in the middle is 2003. So this year will be considered as the middle year. Now what I do, I will subtract X from 2003, which is the middle year. Okay, so how do I do it? First thing what I'll do, I'll take 2001. Okay, so 2001 minus 2003. What will be the answer? Just a second. So if I take, okay, I'll just write down here 2001 minus 2003. What will be the answer? The answer will be minus 2. Okay, so I will write it here. So 2001 minus 2003 will be minus 2. Similarly, I'll take one more. 2002 minus 2003 will be what? Minus 1. Okay, so here we have 2002. 2002 minus 2003 will be minus 1. Similarly, 2003 minus 2003 will be 0. Then 2004 minus 2003 will be 1. Next, 2005 minus 2003 will be 2. Okay, so now what I've done is I have found out X. Next, what we'll do, we'll find X square. Okay, why are we finding X square? Because it is wanted in the formula. So that is why we'll be finding out X square. Okay, so all the values which I've got here is X values. So now I have to find the X square. So if I have to just square these values, I'll get X square. So minus 2 into 2, minus 2 into 2 is what? 4. Okay, that's the square value. Square value of 1 is 1. Square value of 0 is 0. Here also 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into 2 is 4. That's all. So now we have found out X square. Next thing what we have to do is we'll be finding out XY values. Okay, we'll find out XY values. So how do you find out XY values? So basically you'll be multiplying X values, that is all the things which are here, with this one. One by one we will do. Okay, first one, 10 into minus 2. So this is your X value, this is your Y value. We are basically multiplying both of them. 10 into minus 2 is minus 20. Okay, 12 into minus 1 is minus 12. 15 into 0 is 0. 16 into 1 is 16. Okay, next 18 into 2. 18 into 2 is how much? 36. Okay, so like this we have got our X value, XY values also. Okay, so now what we'll do is I'll just write the equation, the straight line equation. I'll write it again. What is straight line equation? Y is equal to A plus BX. So now here we have to find A. What is the formula for A? A is equal to sigma y divided by n. Then what is the formula for B? B is equal to sigma xy divided by sigma x square. Okay, so now they are asking for sigma y. So this is your y column. When you add up all these things, okay, the answer which you get will be sigma y. So what is sigma y here? When you add up all these things, what is the answer which you're going to get? The answer which you're going to get will be 71. Okay, next we have sigma x. Here we do have sigma x. So what will be the value of sigma x? Sigma x will be 0. This minus this plus 2, this minus 2, this plus 2 gets cancelled. This minus 1, this plus 1 gets cancelled. So finally answer will be 0. Okay, next we'll move on to sigma x square. Sigma x square we will see. So when you add up all these things, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So this will be 10. And finally we have sigma xy. Okay, when you add up all these things, finally the answer will be 20. Okay, sigma xy will be 20. So now we have got all the values here. Only thing what we have to do is we'll have to apply these values to the formula. Okay, we'll have to just apply the values to the formula. So first we'll try to find A. A is equal to sigma y. What is sigma y? Sigma y is 71. So 71 I will put it here. Next n. N refers to number of observation or number of years. How many years are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here I will write 5. When you divide 71 by 5, the answer which you get is 14.2. So the value of A is 14.2. Okay. Now we'll also find B value. So here we have to plug in sigma xy. What is sigma xy? 20. Okay. Divided by sigma x square. What is sigma x square? 10. So here 10. So 20 divided by 10 will be 2. So now we have got A value and B value for this equation. Okay. Now we'll plug in the values for this. Okay. So now I can write it as y is equal to A plus bx. Okay, I'm writing it again. Yeah. So what is the value of A here? The value of A is 14.2. So 14.2 plus what is the value of B here? 2. 2 into x. Okay, big X. It's not small x. Actually it is big X. Okay. Yeah. So this is what is the straight line trend. So in the first part of the question they had asked us to fit a straight line trend. So this is what is a straight line trend equation. Using this straight line trend equation, what we have to do is we'll have to forecast, or we'll have to try to find the sales for the next 3 years. Okay, so here it is ending at 2005. So we'll have to find the sales for the next 3 years. That is, we'll have to find the sales for 2006, then 2007, then we should also find it for 2008. So we have to find the sales for these 3 years. Okay, so using this equation we can do it. I'll just show you how you can do. So first we'll write the equation as it is. So 14.2 plus 2 into, so here we'll be finding out the sales for the year 2006. Now what I'll do, I'll take 2006 and I will subtract it from 2003. That is the mid year. Okay, I'll subtract it from 2003. So now what will I get? So 14.2 plus 2 into 2006 minus 2003 will be 3. Okay, now 14.2 into 3 will be 6. So now 14.2 plus 6 will be 20.2. So for the year 2006, sales will be 20.2. So now we have forecasted the sales for the year 2006. Next, what we'll do is we'll try to forecast sales for 2007. This year we'll try to forecast the sales. Okay, so again I'll write down the same thing. Y is equal to A plus BX. Okay, so what is A? 14.2 plus what is B? 2 into year is 2007. 2007 minus 2003. Okay, so here 14.2 plus 2 into 2007 minus 2 minus 2003 is 4. Okay, answer is 14.2 plus 2 into 4 is 8. So the final answer is, so 14.2 plus 8 is 22.2. So for the year 2007, okay, for the year 2007, the sales forecast is 2002. So finally we'll do 2008 also. So again I'll write down the equation. Y equals A plus BX. Okay, A is 14.2 plus B is 2 into, so we are trying to find for 2008. So 2008 minus 2003. Okay, so 14.2 plus 2 into 2008 minus 2003 is 5. Okay, so 14.2 plus 2 into 5 is 10. So finally the final answer is 24.2. So in the year 2007, the sales will be 24.2. So this is how we try to forecast that sales. Okay, so this is how we try to find the straight line equation. So here we have basically tried to find the straight line equation, and we have also forecasted the sales or demand for 3 years. So this is how we have to do in the exam. Thank you.